Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm with the Pittsfield Department of Public Safety. This video is being made to assist our public safety partners in identifying the major components of their new Motorola APX radios. We are going to start in a top-down fashion to introduce the ergonomics and functionality of the radio. Looking at the top of the unit, there are two cylindrical knobs, two sliding switches, an LCD screen, and an orange button. First, the larger of the two knobs is the volume control. Second, the smaller knob is the channel selector. The sliding switch marked A, B, and C has three functions. The switch in the A position is the keypad unlock. The switch in the B position enables the user to edit the scan list. The scan list feature will be talked about in a more in-depth video later on. The switch in the C position locks the radio's soft keys so they cannot be accidentally pressed. The sliding switch, located directly behind the channel selector knob, controls the scan on-off functionality. The orange button is the emergency button. The user will need to push in the button for 2 seconds to activate it. Once activated, it gives the user ruthless preemption of all radio traffic on that talk group. In other words, anyone else transmitting on that talk group will not be heard, giving the person with the emergency priority over everyone. Last is the small LCD screen that gives the user a visual indication of the following: zone and channel, signal strength indicator, and scan on, indicated by the Z shape with an arrow pointed to the right. Next, we will focus our attention to the side of the radio. This is where an external mic can be attached to your APX radio. When an external mic is not attached, the contact shall be covered with a plastic plate that attaches to the radio with a thumb screw. It is important that the cover is in place when a mic is not attached in order to protect the radio contacts. Moving to the other side of the radio, you will notice 4 buttons. The button located nearest the top is purple in color. It functions as a nuisance delete. This is used to temporarily delete a channel from your scan list. To restore this channel to the scan list, simply turn the radio off and then on again. The deleted channel will then be restored. Directly below the purple button is the longest of all the buttons on this side and is the push to talk button. Below the push to talk button are 2 semicircular buttons. The top button has 1 dot and the bottom has 2 dots. The button with the 1 dot illuminates the soft keys, and if held will flip the top LCD display, while the bottom button with the 2 dots is the RSSI button, which identifies the signal strength of the transmissions received with a numerical percentage. Anything 70 or above indicates a good signal. Moving on to the front of a radio, there is a large LCD screen and several buttons. This screen basically displays the same information as the smaller screen located on the top of the radio, but has a few added features. If the screen displays an icon that resembles a tornado, this means that the radio is receiving a Wi-Fi signal. Also, if there is a tornado symbol present on the screen and an update is scheduled, the soft key under the screen will display the word update. Simply push that button to initiate the update. No other user intervention is required. The user and/or department will also be displayed here on the main screen. Underneath the screen are 3 soft keys with 1, 2, or 3 dots. The soft key with 1 dot will be how the user will zone down. The soft key with 2 dots will be the battery status. Or, if navigating with the arrows, the user can mute the soft keys or set up a Bluetooth device. The soft key with 3 dots is the zone up button. The home button, located here, has a picture of a house on it. When this button is pressed for 2 seconds, it brings the user back to the main priority channel the radio is programmed to. The button on the right, with the picture of the computer, is used for data. However, it is not currently being used at this time. The middle button with the 4 arrows allows the user to navigate through menus which provide other functions such as muting the keypad. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, which was provided to you by the Washtenaw Emergency Communications Consortium.